Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, and today we'll cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY and CONY. So yesterday, both of them actually had trades. They both had three for three. So there's TSLY, there's CONY. So as mentioned in prior videos, when you see three transactions, it's usually pretty straightforward. In TSLY's example, they're adding to the synthetic and then they're opening a position, a short call. In CONY's example, they're removing the synthetic and closing a position. So we have, the best of both worlds today. So why would one happen versus the other? It's kind of simple. It's because people have sold out of CONY, so that they had to get rid of some contracts because they no longer, would have the collateral to support the transaction. So they would have to just remove some contracts from the synthetic and the weekly call. For TSLY, it's simple. They added more money. So since they added more money, they're able to do, sell more calls. So they would create the synthetic, for those contracts and then set up the weekly call. So let's get to it. All right, so here is the synthetic. The synthetic strike is 220. Tesla price is 208 as we stand today. Now here is the contracts. They added 660 contracts yesterday, and since the price of Tesla is below the strike of the synthetic, we would typically get paid more from the put than we'd have to pay out for the call, and that's exactly what happened. The buy call cost $686,000. The sell put, we collected $1.3 million. So that added to our January profits on this synthetic for $15.1 million. Currently, if we had to close out the synthetic, it would cost us $37 million. So, again, our hope with this synthetic is the price goes up to 220 or above 220 by March 15th. But again, that's 1.5 months out. We really don't have to worry about that at this time. But again, we need to track what's added and removed from the synthetic position in order to track all income. So let's go to the January tab and let's see how Tesla and TSLY did yesterday. So we opened, yesterday kind of opened good, right? Tesla was up, TSLY was up, it was green. And then you blink and it's down. So I don't know. Again, it's earnings week, so who knows? It's just insane. So in summary, TSLY went down 1.21%. Tesla went down 1.6%. So again, Tesla went down more, but that's typically what you would see, especially if they're adding new contracts on the same day, which brings in premium. And here's the new contract. It expires this Friday. Again, 660 contracts. The open price, again, they got $243 credit per share, pretty good. Strike price, $222.50, all right? So their other strikes, or other strike, I should say, is $225. So they did go lower, but Tesla was lower for the day. And they went 6.56 out of the money, 6.56% out of the money with 4 trading days left. Wow, that is very unlike them, but they're smart because earnings is coming up. And when earnings comes out, who knows? Anything could happen. The stock could jump 10%. So now it looks like we are, bracing for that. Especially since Tesla has just gone down in recent weeks. So any type of positive earnings could turn this around. And then we could be, I'll say ready for the most part for a slight recovery. So bravo to TSLY fund manager for making that move. I think it was really smart. Call credit, they got 160,380. Which adds, again, that's the running total for every transaction on here. However, for just January, I'm showing 27.4 million. Cash and treasuries went up. So cash is at now 13 million. So, again, it's because of new shareholders for the most part. The change is about 8.7 million. So now, in summary, outstanding shares, we're sitting at 84 million. Unfortunately, I had to remove the formula that Corey had provided me, because the formula pulls from the website. But the most current outstanding shares is actually listed on the holdings. And for a lot of the times the website never gets updated, so I can no longer use that formula. So this is going to be a manual entry. Outstanding shares is 84 million even. Nice. Distribution, again, looking at 33 cents. This is just from the weekly calls. Daily income, 3 cents. Daily yield, 0.28%. Because, again, guys, you can't ask for a more perfect month. Look at this. Every single transaction was in a profit. Again, they couldn't have done it better. Obviously, it helps that Tesla's going down. When you sell calls and the stock goes down, you're going to win most of the time. So it's it's a winning month. So domination here. All right, let's see where we stand. Look at that IV, baby. 50%. Finally, 50% earnings week. Let's get that baby up, though. So our new position, 660 contracts, 222.50, expiring this Friday, 6.56% out of the money. Check, we like. 38,765 contracts, 225 strike. Now that stands at 7.76% out of the money with 4 trading days. So we're in a pretty good position. I think so. Again, who am I? Just some schmuck on YouTube, just some guy hitting record on a phone and speaking. So anyway, if we look, earnings is tomorrow, Wednesday, after hours. So I'll be driving home at that time, and hopefully we get some good earnings. We'll see. TSLY price is 982. I'm showing if Tesla goes up this week, we can capture up to 75 cents per share, which is pretty damn good. And I'm giving this fund manager a wink for the good move. And I'm winking to all of us because we're in a pretty good position for the week, leading up to earnings. And if Tesla goes down even further today, again, we'll be ready. But if Tesla goes up 5% today, okay, then we won't be ready because it could jump even more at earnings, right? So I'm expecting Tesla to be up and down today. I mean, just like yesterday, who knows? But anyway, how are we looking for the month? How much are we going to get paid? Everyone wants to know, how much are we going to get paid? Well, if you look at synthetic income, we're in the hole, right, for January. And then if you look at the short call income, we made $27.4 million. So together, obviously, we're at a loss of 91 million. So we have 84 million outstanding shares. So total income per share, again, would be a debit. So obviously, we can't go by that. You have to look at the short call income per share. And I'm showing 33 cents as we stand. And we have, I don't even know, declaration date. I should probably look at that. It's coming up probably in 2 weeks or so. So by then we should hopefully hit 50 cents, if not high 40s. But we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That is it. Again, I just have the formulas tab, which I assume this did update. The 660s there. It's pretty cool. And then we have this is the intraday. Oh, okay, never mind. The intraday resets. So this intraday would have only been available last night, which is stupid. But that's how their website works. All right, so that is TSLY. Also, where is Tesla pre-market? Come on, refresh. Tesla pre-market, we are up 0.44%. I know it's pretty irrelevant, so I just wanted to, it's good to just check it, though. All right, let's go to CONY. CONY stands for CONY. So CONY, kind of the reverse, like we said, they had to close a synthetic. So they sold, see the S, sell call, 390 contracts. BC, buy close put, 390 contracts. And, since the sell call is a credit, they made 830. However, the BC on the put, they had to pay 1320. So obviously they lost money yesterday in doing so. However, they had to close one of their positions for 390 contracts. One sec. And that only cost 43 cents. So obviously we're looking at that, and that's definitely a win. But anyway, let's look at the spreadsheet, which is what matters. So our synthetic, again, that's 2 days in a row now, 2 trading days in a row. We had to lower or drop our synthetic because what's happening is CONY is no longer the beast that it was. So everyone's getting scared. They're thinking that CONY or coin is just going to go down. And this is what people do, right? They get worrisome and they sell, sometimes for a loss, unfortunately. But, that's how it goes. So right now, or what, 2 or 3 weeks ago, TSLY was the one not getting the love. CONY was getting all the love. Now CONY getting no love because they're just, they're not even doing bad. Like they're just staying flat, moving up a little. Obviously they tanked, they kind of leveled out, but, people are still just like in a rush to sell, which I don't get it. But, to each their own. Anyway, so this synthetic is a strike of 130. Coin is getting a little closer to that synthetic, so that's pretty good. I forgot to mention that, they did lose money as on the 390. So if you look, see how much the put cost. The put cost 514,000, and we only got 323,000 credit. So that gets added to the January profit, which is a debit in this case. And if we had to close out this synthetic, it would be an additional loss of 2.5 million. However, we have, a little over, I guess, half a month till February 16th, and coin is looking like it's going to lock in that strike, or at least, hit that strike or go above. So we're looking pretty good. Again, I wasn't happy that they chose such an early expiration on this strike, but whatever. Let's just hope they get out of it pretty, in a profit, and then they go back to normal synthetic expirations. We'll see. So let's go to the January tab for CONY. So CONY, look at CONY, 1989. So it gained 2.21%. TSLY gained 2.77%, right? So you're asking, did I just say TSLY? I think I'm losing my mind. CONY went up 2.21%. Coin went up 2.77%. It's amazing I don't do that more often, actually. So you're asking yourself, why did coin beat CONY? And as you saw, they lost money on the synthetic. Okay? There's that. And if you remember, we have an at-the-money call. We are capped right away on any gains. So that is going to limit our upside. So, and after such massive losses, you would think they would sell calls a little further out of the money, but they did not. But anyway, again, I can't harp on that. But I had to split the 143. If you look above, I had to split out 390. And again, they paid 43 cents, but they got 239 per share. So obviously that is a profit. Those transactions create a profit of 76,000. So again, they won on that. So that leaves 10,010 contracts at 143 strike. And then now we have the 10,760 at the 125 still. Okay. So cash and treasuries. What are we doing? Where do we stand? Cash, finally, cash positive, but obviously they borrowed from the 1115 treasury. But overall, cash and treasuries went down because people sold out of the fund. Again, don't worry about that, guys. If it happens, it happens. People are going to come and go. But there's always going to be interest in this fund. That is for sure. It's crypto. I mean, people love crypto. I love the volatility of crypto for options. That is for sure. Outstanding shares, we're looking at 13.3 million. That number went down, obviously. Total income, 14 million. Again, it's just like TSLY. Look at this: profit, 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 profit. So if you're down, just look at the profits. Domination. We're looking at $1.12 from just the weekly calls, an income of 9 cents a day that they made, and daily yield 0.43%. So when you look at these funds and you just look at the weekly calls, they have done very, very well. However, look at this. You know, we were all pissed off about this. I know I was. This at the money call, this 125 strike. Now it's buried already. It's buried. It's 2.5% in the money. That's why it's a negative and it's in the red. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Like, why? I understand we have, almost half of the contracts at a 143 strike, but why limit yourself to the upside potential that coin could create, any given week? So now we're going to have to pay. If the goal, again, if we go to this here, where the heck is it? If the goal is produce maximum income, sure, we got 2.8 million. But if coin closes, let's just say at 130, 135, this close price in red is going to be greater than the credit. So guess what? That is not maximum income. So it works both ways. Sure, you look like you're doing the best, bring in the most income immediately. But what if you have to close it out and lose? You're not bringing in the most income. So why do an at the money call? I just don't get it. Again, I got to stop talking about that because I know you guys are probably sick of it. But anyway, IV is 80%. Insane. Since our RV is 80%, we shouldn't have to sell at the money calls. All right, CONY price is 1989. I'm showing we could gain 85 cents if coin goes up, but that's thanks to this 143 strike, not thanks to the 125. My reaction remains the same as long as that position is open. So will they close it early for a loss? Probably not. They'll wait till Friday because, again, in most cases, to be fair, they do end up right. So coin could just drop again today. It could drop 2.5%, and then I could shut my mouth tomorrow. Or it can go up. We don't know. But for now, that's the reaction that I have. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Synthetic income. Debit, 73 million. Okay? However, call income, 14.9 million credit. Awesome. Again, so net income, debit, total, outstanding shares, 13.3 million. So if you look at total income, it's crap, right? We're in a hole. However, we have to look at short call income when that happens to see what we think we're going to get paid. And we're looking at $1.12 so far. So again, it's still early in the month. So we have some time and we'll see. If I were to guess, this is going to be around $1.50. TSLY is going to be around 50. All right. Pre-market for coin. Let's see if I can hit refresh without an ad popping up. Again, this is marketwatch.com. I just use it because it's pretty easy to use. Coinbase. Oh my God. Look at that. Their ass is saved. Coin is down 4%. Why? I have no idea. I'm sure you guys know. The crypto people know. Maybe Bitcoin tanked. But coin is down. So that could save their 125. So they may be, see, this is what I'm saying. They may be right in the end. And here we go. Yesterday was not looking good, but pre-market, again, pre-market is what it is. We could open a completely different price. So who knows? So anyway, that's the summary for the YieldMax funds, TSLY and CONY. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. These videos are just for fun and entertainment as I track these funds, on a daily basis. Again, I hope you guys still enjoy this content. If you do, please click that like button, or if you want to mention it in the comments, it's always appreciated to get a reminder that people do still enjoy this. It may be repetitive to some, so there could be people not watching anymore, or it may be part of people's routine. I know a lot of people like to watch it during their coffee. So, it's I'm having fun doing it. So as long as you guys are having fun watching it, it's a good duo here. So let me know what you guys think about, CONY and TSLY for this week. What do you think about, Tesla earnings? Also, what do you think about these daily videos? Is it like everything I cover? Is it good? Am I missing something? I never really asked that, honestly, because I feel like I'm covering everything. Or am I doing too much? Is there something that I'm just talking about too much? I don't know. Feedback is always appreciated, whether good or bad. You got to take the good with the bad, just like with these options contracts, good with the bad. All right, I got to go to work. If you made it this far in the video, again, I like to do this on occasion. I know it's stupid. Write in the comments, go to work. All right, just write that. I think it'll be funny. Go to work. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day, everyone. Later.